Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live with Midday Live, people. We made it. You know what I'm saying to you? I barely had, 5 hours sleep, but we're here. Ready. Copa America was shit, but listen, it is what it is, man. We're here to talk about the mighty England. Oh, should I say mighty England? Because right now, bro, it's not coming on. It's not coming on, man. But big up to George. George is back. You know what I mean? Tan is on point. He's ready,
Come on,
glowing.
man.
He's
As
saying,
you
man.
know, Tan has been loaded. I've got a fresh, classic top to start the season. I thought it's only right, but let me tell you one thing. It is never coming home, guys. I'm sorry. It just won't happen.
Never, That is mad. I can't lie, man. That's that. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Big up to you, though. Big up to you. And we got man like LB in the building. What are you saying, man? How you feeling this morning, man? It's yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Not even that bothered me, Like, I called it. I said 2-1 Spain. Nah, for real, man. Like, George is right. It's never coming home, especially when you got this fraud as a manager. You know what I mean? And people will gas him up and say, oh, he's got us to 2 finals. Great. We lost them both. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's what it is. I don't think we're going anywhere real quick with this guy. I think he needs to go. Should have gone before the tournament. You know what I mean? Mourinho was there and we should have gone and got him. We didn't. We stuck with him. And, you know, just poor, man. Just very poor last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, just very poor. We don't play football, man. It's all long ball. It's smack the ball up the pitch. Kane, yeah. There's a reason he's never won a trophy, man. There's a reason, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You go straight in.
No. Do you know what? LB's right, man. You have to be right because the one thing that I hate every year we see it prior to England games. You hear all the players and fans saying, like, "I'll give up this to win a trophy of England. I'll give up that, mate. Just go out there and go do it. Stop talking about what you're gonna give up because time and time again we got the sob story. Harry Kane, I'll give up all my personal trophies and all my accolades. I don't care about anything I've done in club football, mate. You've not done anything in the first place to even experience, that winning, that successful feeling. And you've even got some of the other England players jumping on the bandwagon about it. So you just have to laugh.
Yeah, like, no, John, this is why for me, when people have a debate about like who's the best striker and like where do you rank Harry Kane, this is why. When people say, oh, you can't put trophies, you can't speak about trophies when you're discussing individuals, that's why that argument is nonsense, bro. Because you have to look at what they've won as well. Because ultimately, scoring goals in big games to win tournaments, to win trophies, to win leagues, FA Cups, Champions, whatever, that is worth more than scoring 30 goals in a season and winning nothing, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm not saying that like he's not a good player or like he's a dead player. Clearly he's a good player. Yeah, I'm not sitting here like being shameless and that. But ultimately, this is why he's not as good as Aguero. This is why he's not as good as Suarez. This is why he's not as good as Drogba. Because even though some of these players might not have scored as many goals as he has, they've done it in big games. They've won stuff. They've won tournaments. You get me? So listen, for me, Kane, bro, it's just if he doesn't win anything at Bayern, next season. Oh God!
I imagine that. Nah, surely, man.
The thing is, though, LB, we're saying like serious conversations going to be had, but I feel like at this point, it's just a case of it's Harry Kane now. Like everyone's just accepted the fact that Harry Kane's going to be one of those guys that just aren't going to win anything, and when they do win something, it's going to be you had to go to Germany to win it anyway. You had to go win the trophy that was already a given. So he's pretty much at this point in his career. He's useless in the fact that he can't prove anyone wrong with the trophy talk because he's not done it in anywhere that he's not been expected to. With England, with Tottenham, with teams where they were just on the brink and they needed that extra man to just push them over, he's not been able to do it. 5 finals, 0 losses. The conversation speaks for itself. The stats do. Like, it's not much you can say.
You know what's bad though? Yeah, it's true. When you actually deep it, like people can say, "Oh, you know what, man? Like it's not his fault; it's the team." But when has he actually performed in the final? I want to know. Like, I don't know if there's a game where he was sensational in a final. I don't think it has been, and this is why I'm like, for me, a lot of England fans here were very, very like, "Oh, but Southgate shouldn't drop him, bro. Watkins should have started that game. Let's be honest."
I said this before it, bro. And people will be like, no, you can't do that. Don't be stupid. The thing is, people just like don't see like the football on the pitch, and they just go off of numbers. At the end of the day,
facts.
Watkins looked more dangerous when he come on. Obviously, he got the goal in the previous game as well. He makes runs in behind. Yeah, I don't know, genuinely, right? For 60 minutes until he got subbed off yesterday, what did he actually do, man? The guy just stands
I think
there.
he had. I saw the stat. He's had 1 touch in two finals for England. In the 2 finals, he had 1 touch in the box, and he only had about 5 touches the whole game yesterday. It's just poor. I do think there is a part where you have to put some blame on the central attacking midfielders and the people playing behind him in the likes.
Well, hang on a minute, because
I'm not going to wait. I'm not
Foden.
They don't make no runs, man. They don't make no runs.
That's the point. They're not making runs. Saka's probably the one out of them that I think you can just leave him and say he's done his thing. He's done his job on the right wing. He's tried to create at times and he's been attacking that fullback. But Bellingham and Foden together just don't work. I don't know at what point in the tournament Southgate began to realize, but it was too late. Cole Palmer should have started the game. If not started, should have come on at halftime. Because we saw in both the games and most of the games that Cole Palmer played, he's literally just come on and changed the game. He's made England look that whole lot better. He's the only player in the midfield willing and always willing to make a forward pass. Every time you see him on the ball, he's looking for those runners in behind. So I think there's definitely a part to play from. Obviously, we all know Southgate and the system and so on, but the midfielders and the midfield choice just didn't help Harry Kane to play towards his strengths. But at the same time, Harry Kane didn't do enough to help himself as well. So I definitely think Cole Palmer is another player that definitely had to start.
For me, it all comes back down to the manager, though. Yeah, the setup is just a mess. Like, no left winger. We needed a left winger, proper left winger there. Yeah, Jude Bellingham and Foden. He don't know how to get them working in the middle. Kane shouldn't have played. Saka's probably been the only one out of that front five
Saka's
that's
been good.
performed consistent. Yeah, he has. He absolutely has. And as George said, when Palmer's come off the bench, but ultimately, the players that we have, we should be attacking a lot better than we are. We should be playing a lot better than we are. And ultimately, this manager can't do that. And people will just turn to the fact that he's got us to 2 semi-finals and 2 finals. Look at how we played in those games, man. Look how we played yesterday. Negative, sitting back, direct football, lumping it forward, not creating nothing. Look how we played against Italy when we want a goal up. Embarrassing. We was at home at Wembley, man. You know what I mean? 120 minutes without a shot on target after we scored. Pathetic, mate. You know, Croatia, the way that we played in that second half against Croatia, whatever it was, embarrassing. So these people, this guy gets so lucky with his runs. And then people say, oh, yeah, but we played Netherlands, man. And Netherlands are a good team. Netherlands are an average side, man. They've got a decent defence, Van Dijk, Ake and that. But other than that, man, they're an average team, yeah. Don't start gassing them up. Yeah, every time we come up against a decent team, we get beat. Granted, we beat Germany a few years ago. They was trash at the time, but I will just give them a bit of credit. Like, we did beat them, but they was also pretty trash. So I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it.
I just think another player that I think was taking responsibility, because watching that game yesterday, there was a massive contrast and difference in the goalkeepers and the way that they played out from the back. Pickford killed England every single time that they got on the ball. They were looking to reset. And he's just hoofing it forward. And half the time he was losing the ball. Unai Simon got the ball and he's pinging it into the middle, onto the chest, to the feet of the Spanish players. They're popping the ball around. Yeah. England was not helping themselves at all playing out from the back. And
this is why we have a bit of a problem with Pickford. And listen, Pickford's good at keeping the ball out of the net. But ultimately, if we want to be this team that plays football properly rather than just hoofing it, Pickford's not your guy. You know what I mean? And the problem is, who is really? You know what I mean? Because I don't know who that guy is. I was shouting Ramsdale, but now he's not playing anymore. You can't really have him. So I don't know, but it is a problem. I don't know if you guys seen that clip going around Twitter now. Because after we scored, we obviously was playing well. And then Walker played it to Stones. Stones played it back to Pickford, and Pickford just launched it long.
And then Ollie Watkins.
That guy's not right.
And that was it. Done.
Yeah.
And then after that, we lost possession, and that's when Spain started cooking us again. So, you know, you got to give. We've got issues, man. You know what I mean? But it all comes down to the manager for me. Like, it's just
you know what it is, though. Big up Dom, by the way, man, and big up to everyone who's locked in, who's watching right now. My thing is, like after that 1-1, England were on top here, and they sat back. Why, bro? They sat back. You know, is that because Spain were that good? I don't think.
Manager.
You know, that's crazy, though, man.
Bro,
go on, man. Yeah, go on.
Listen, let me big up the panel and big up the chat. Yeah, let me just read something here, innit? England created less XG at Euro 2024 than Croatia. yeah, and Croatia went out at the group stage, yeah. The theme of England this whole tournament has been a lack of creativity. You know what I'm saying? A lack of intensity, a lack of tactical nous. Everything that you guys have spoken about, I agree with it 1,000,001 times. Because I'll be real with you guys. This manager is basically Poch. He's literally Poch. He does the exact same thing as Poch, just depending on moments and depending on individual brilliance, instead of setting up the team in a way that they're going to play better. You know, I know the past 3 games he started to play Foden a little bit more centrally and that, but I'm sorry, Foden is not doing enough in that role. Yeah, I know people get onto Harry Kane in terms of his mobility and that, but there's so many times I'm seeing Foden getting in positions where he can create and he's not doing it. One of the things that Jude said is with Cole Palmer, when he gets the ball, the first thing that he's doing is looking forward to progress the ball. As soon as he came on yesterday, he gave the ball away, but you can see the right idea was on. He's just trying to play it forward. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Foden, sometimes I feel like his first thought is to get on the ball and try run at a man. And I'm thinking, brother, you are the link between the midfield and the attack. Jude is not a better creator than you. So you're the one that needs to take that ball and create for the team. 0 goals, 0 assists.
Create for who though, bro?
What do you mean create for who? Create for Foden, play passes through to Saka.
Create
you know
for himself. What are you talking about?
No, not Foden, sorry. Create chances for Kane. And create chances.
This is the problem. Kane doesn't move, bro. Kane does not move. This is why we should have played Watkins, man. Watkins makes runs behind the defense. Kane just stands there in everyone's way. He's got no left wingers. We can't create anyone for a left winger.
There's times I'm looking at. I get that in terms of Kane. You are right when you say that Kane's mobility is not as good as Watkins. I do get that, yeah. And I think if Watkins was playing, it might help Foden. But I'm speaking about Foden specifically on the ball. I don't see a relationship with him and Saka, bro. Yeah, I've spoken about this. I said, for me, I see more of a relationship between Palmer and Saka, because Arsenal's predominantly play on the right-hand side. Very similar to Chelsea. We predominantly played on the right with Cole Palmer. Yeah, and for me, I kept saying Cole Palmer can replicate the same role that Odegaard plays for Arsenal, which makes Saka play better. Saka yesterday in the first half wasn't great. As soon as Palmer comes on, you see him connecting with him and doing things with him and rotating with him and doing things on that side. Well. It's very, very clear, and I'm not calling Foden a bad player. I think Foden's good, and for me, LB, yeah, I would even start Foden ahead of Jude on the left in the left half space if it was up to me. I'll be real with you, or maybe bring Jude off the bench, you know. And I think Foden could have been a serious weapon off the bench. He didn't do enough to warrant a starting place in this 11. I'm sorry, bro. And I love Foden.
I feel like.
What's that, George? One sec. But this is the problem. You say that, and I listen. He's not had a great tournament, but Jude was poor. Kane was poor. You know what I mean? Right?
Everyone.
I agree.
So you can sit there and say how bad Foden was, but when Foden was poor, Rice was poor, Jude was poor, and Kane is poor. We can do all this all day long, but ultimately it all comes back down to the manager, and this is why it's just got to be the manager's got to go, because you can't have a final where Jude is shit, Foden's shit, Rice is shit, and Kane shit, and go, it's the players. It's not the players.
I agree.
No, I agree. And the thing is about that as well, yeah. Wait, Don. The thing is about that as well. We can all talk about how the players combine and how they link up, but we can always see that there's other easier options off the bench. May not as experienced, but if you're looking for a tactical play and how they were playing yesterday, all you need to do is bring Anthony Gordon on and put him on the left, and there would have been a completely different attacking style to that England side. A left-sided player that can cut in off the left, run at players. That's what they needed. They need someone that was going to run at the fullbacks. No one was doing that effectively. And as we saw, every time Jude, Foden, and them lot got on the ball, they were suffocated. They couldn't play how Spain with the 1-2 touch football. They were literally flabbergasted at how quick Spain were playing through them, especially that first goal Spain scored. 1-2, 1-2, all the way to the other side of the pitch, and then it's done. England could not do anything or replicate anything near that, and that's because the players that were on the pitch, they didn't have the ability to do that. And Southgate, like LB said, this all boils down to Southgate, because his tactics and the players that are on the pitch, they're not matching. There's literally no correlation between the two. So it's always going to cause an issue for England. So
this is the thing. This is the thing. He wants a chaotic system. That's what Southgate wants. Southgate, he looks at these players and he thinks they're all world class in his eyes. Jude's plays for Real Madrid, so he must be world class. Foden was player of the year, so he must be world class. So these men will sit back and will score, will win on a limited amount of chances, because our players are that good. But in reality, they're not that good. They're not, because most of these guys are system players. Yeah, you only get a few players that can actually break out of a system. The likes of Cole Palmer, for example. He's already proven that at Chelsea. Yeah, the
Mm.
whole season he was in a mess of a structure, but he was the only one that was actually trying to make something happen. And let's be real, like every single time he's played, yeah, I think there was only one game after the 20-minute cameo. He's looked good. He's been a difference. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's been an absolute shambles that he hasn't started a single game. Absolute shambles because he helps the team play better. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, though, man? It just shows you about like England never just gonna have balance here. Why did we put Bellingham on the left? Because we need to shoehorn him in. What was the point? Like, it's so like this is why we just had the best players on the pitch without thinking about the balance. Spain had a balanced team. They brought in Zubimendi. Even after Rodri came off, yeah, they still had balance. I thought we were gonna win that game then. I thought Rodri off, we're gonna destroy them now. Let's have them. And then boom, they looked.
When I saw Zubimendi, I said, I can't lie. I've never watched him before, yeah, but I know about him because Arsenal obviously wanted him. When he was coming on, I said, bro, it's going to be the same thing we've been seeing. I said, it's going to be the same thing we've been seeing, bro. You know what I mean?
You know what? Let's look at the players one by one. So Pickford, what are we saying about Pickford?
Good at keeping the ball out the net, but not good enough. If we want to play football from the back and we want to be this team that dominates possession, we're going to have to get a new goalkeeper.
The thing is, though, I feel like the problem is Pickford doesn't even try. He's not instructed to play out from the back because he's constantly hoofing it forward. Even if he was instructed to play out from the back, I reckon England would look a little bit better. Ramsdale is actually confident with the ball at his feet. He can play the ball through the middle. And although it may not be as good a shot stopper at Pickford, they need someone who's going to help them build out from the back. England lost the ball far too many times yesterday because of that.
Yeah. For me, Pickford, I think the next goalkeeper should be, I don't know. I don't think James Trafford is good enough. But yeah, Ramsdale, even Henderson, maybe put Henderson.
What about this Steele guy? Is that Steele guy English?
Steele, Jason Steele.
Yeah, is he English?
But he's a bit. I don't know. How old is he though? Is he not like getting on a bit? I don't know. But maybe 2 years time.
33, man.
33. Okay. Yeah. So maybe he might be ready. Might not be ready. Cool. Kyle Walker. Is this the end of the tournament now? No more England. Bye. Kyle Walker, bro. That goal was all his fault, by the way. Not coming out across. Kyle
He's
Walker.
had a shocking season, bro. He has had such a bad season. Like I'm being serious, man. Like Akanji's my right back next year for City. Like I'm telling you now.
Akanji. Nah. You don't want that. Akanji in wide areas. What
are you talking about? Akanji wide area. Guys played there bare times and smashed it, bro. What are you talking about?
When does he play that right back for you lot? How many games has he played that right back for you lot?
Champions League. Well, obviously not a lot because Walker plays, bro, but he's played there Champions League.
He has played there.
You want to put Akanji at right back for an extended period of time, you're asking for trouble, bro. You're asking for trouble. And I like Akanji. I think he's improved. Based off from what I've seen from him, bro. From what you've seen, I don't think he's got the mobility to cover wide areas consistently, bro. I don't think he does. I don't think he's even comfortable in midfield. When he tries to invert into midfield, he's not as comfortable as John Stones. He looks heavy in there, bro.
I didn't say invert into midfield. I said play right back, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about his mobility. You asked me why I don't think he'll work at right back. I'm saying I don't think he'll work because he ain't got the mobility to play there. I think it'll be very easy to go past him.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, my point is Walker's terrible. And it's his time. It's a lot of City fans want him to leave. I'd probably keep him, but like let him know that you ain't the number one in it. In which case, he probably would say, "I don't want to stay. I want to leave." So not good, man.
You know, LB, people forget that Walker stopped making the England squad for a little bit. Remember, he stopped making it, when Reece James and that were fit, and obviously Reece James got injured, and he came back into the lineup. So they were phasing him out already, you know. But yeah, he's got a
goal, man. I think for me, he's been a good servant for England and even for Man City. Been one of the best right backs in the league ever. Do you know what I mean? But now it's time to go, man.
Defensively, he's been cooked for a while, man. The whole tournament, he's literally just been relying on that recovery pace. And even there was a couple points, Nico Williams just done a couple steps and he was...
bro.
Like, it just looks completely out of it. His reaction time and everything's just not there. Kyle Walker, for me, like he's at the age, it's just done.
Yeah, it's done. Okay, John Stones.
Solid.
I don't think he's had a great tournament, but he is a solid player and just...
What do you mean? What were you saying that? Say what?
I just don't think England at the back have been too... when they've come up against good teams, no, let's be honest here, Obi. Whenever they've come up against good teams with some dangerous attackers, England's have looked shaky. Netherlands is the only game where I'd say they didn't look as bad, but the Switzerland game, they're getting.
You know what
thrown
it
all
is
over
though?
the
Have we
defense.
seen the real John Stones in terms of playing out from the back and me? Has he missed Maguire or has he looked all right? Like in there?
Nah, it's not Miss Maguire. England are not built to play out from the back. We're just not. We don't have the players. And believe
You
it
gotta
or
stop
not,
saying that we don't have the players though, LB, because for
I
all
don't
their
think we do have the
clubs, all
players.
these players do it for the clubs.
yeah, no, but I don't think we do have the players, bro.
Like Mark Gahey for Crystal Palace plays out from the back. So does John Stones for City. And I mean, Luke Shaw, yeah, questionable, but Kyle Walker's been able to do it for City. So I don't see why they can't.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think Stones was solid, man. And the fact, he's
I'm
played all
not
games,
too
right,
fussed
in
about the
England
back
as well.
line. I think the back line have not been as bad as what people think they've been. Gahey, solid. Can we all agree? Gahey's solid.
Yeah.
Very, very good first
He's been
tournament.
the best defender. He's been the best defender. Yeah.
He's ready for 2026 now. You know what I mean? Hopefully he's in there. You know what I mean? Alongside whoever. I don't know who's going to be alongside him. Left back Luke Shaw. First half good. Second half shit for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Second half he got caught a few times. First half he locked off Lamine Yamal, but second half he started to slack a little bit. Obviously got caught out in the first goal.
Yeah, but you can put that down to match sharpness, bro. He's probably not fit, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he played? He played. What did he play? A few minutes in the last game, did he? And then he started to get in the final. So you can't really cook him too much, man, when he's not even.
Yeah. He did all right. Okay. We're gonna go into midfield. Yeah, guys, man, we have to talk about Declan Rice. I mean,
You know what's funny about him? Yeah, I've actually, because all over Twitter and all the stat merchants have been creaming their pants off.
I know. Tell them.
Declan Rice stat. But I've been watching with my eyes, and the past 2 games especially, I've been like, what are you doing? Like, what is this guy doing in midfield? Taking too many touches, not making the pass, always sideways and backwards, never playing that. Look, just like Van der Vaart said, never playing that forward ball. Like, I don't know what is wrong with Declan Rice, but he seems enabled to do that. And again, I'm not going to look at stats because Stat Merchant is going to show us the stat of where there's been passes thrown all. Like, we know what we saw with the eyes. There's so many times where he had the ball in midfield yesterday, especially in that deep line 6 role, could have played it forward because the England team, especially Saka, was high and wide. He's not doing it. He's looking for the easy pass to Kobe or maybe pass it back to Stones. Like, he's so poor.
You know what position you think he plays? Because I don't think he's a 6, man. I don't think he's good enough to transfer. Yeah, but the problem is
he is. LB. The thing is, he for me, his best position is as a 6, but he needs to be in a pivot though. He needs to be in a pivot with someone who's more comfortable on
like
the ball.
Jorginho, like
a Jorginho. You play him next to like a Partey, something like that. He can't be there by himself because modern day football is all about building from the back. Yeah, and we know Rice on the ball is not comfortable. And for me, even playing as an 8, I think he's got the energy to do it in terms of the box to box. But even on the ball, he said it himself. He's still learning that role. He's still learning how to create. He's still learning how to make those late runs and whatnot. I don't look at him as an 8 and get scared at Declan Rice in that role. I just look at Arsenal as a whole. They're a well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? But Rice, for me, very, very poor on the ball yesterday. Literally, the first few seconds, I'm seeing him giving the ball away. I said, I know what type of game this guy's going to have. And I was even speaking to my boys before the game. I said, I don't know how England win this midfield battle. Because I'm looking at Mainu, who for me, I've already told you, I think Mainu's good, but he still has a lot to learn off the ball. His awareness off the ball. You know, even on it, he was getting little boy yesterday. Let's be real about it. Mainu got a little boy yesterday, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault. But at the end of the day, the level was too much for him. And Rice, as the senior pro, the one that's got a lot more experience, should have been the one to hold his hand and show him the way. You know what I'm saying? But Mainu's looking around, and every time Rice is getting the ball, just giving it back to them. At one point, he got the ball in our 6-yard box, and he just gave it straight back to them, and they had a shot from it as well, bro. You know what I mean? It was so bad. It was so bad, bro.
I mean, you know what it is, Like, Rice has got likable qualities in it. He can win the ball back, He's tenacious, can do the box-to-box thing. Like, you know what I mean? In terms of energy in that midfield, like, he's got, like, defensively, I'm not worried about Declan Rice. But I've said, international football, people, it's not just about defending. It's when you've got that ball, what do you do with it? And for Spain, when they got the ball, they were on the front foot. Do you get it, guys? They were on the front foot. And this is what I say with Declan Rice. It's like, for me, this side-to-side business, and people say, but get the stats out. I said, for me, Rice, I haven't seen, apart from maybe Switzerland game, where he's looked good and he's gone on the front foot and said, you know what? I'm going to be positive. I'm going to get that ball forward. I haven't seen that. And this is where I'm like, bro, Adam Wharton is on the bench here. Let me tell you something. Adam Wharton, guy's on the bench, but he's too young. Broski, this guy, if he was playing for Spain, he'd be starting. Be starting for Spain.
He would fit in. He would fit in for Spain. This is what I'm saying. Saeed, it goes back to the manager. Get these dinosaurs out of football. Get these man out. The guys that are so outdated, they don't know how to modernize the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Southgate, any manager with a bro, if you know this Spain manager, yeah, I think he won the under 18s, under 21 Euro thing, the national thing, and he won this now, yeah. He's won 3 now, yeah. You can clearly see this is a progressive coach that likes technical players. Wharton gets the ball and he just plays it forward. This is the same Southgate guy. Southgate was like, oh, with Adam Wharton, I've been really impressed. England haven't really been producing players like this. So he clearly understands then, you know, that this is a player that we're missing in that midfield. Right. It's very similar. It's very similar to like a Michael Carrick. Remember Michael Carrick, how he used to just progress the ball, yeah, and pop it about and dictate the game. We haven't got that, bro, right now.
You know what, by the way, yeah. People are taking that word too literally. It'd start for Spain. But what I'm saying is Spain would actually be implementing a player like Wharton in their team. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he's going to start ahead of Rodri and Maima. What's his name? The other midfielder? Ruiz.
Yeah, Ruiz.
I'm not saying start ahead of them, but I'm just saying Spain would get a player like that here and play him in the team. Because you know why? He's good. He's technically good, and he keep the ball. And that's what international football is about. You get the ball, you keep the ball. Everyone protects the ball. You know what I'm saying to you? And you get the ball moving forward. You're on the front foot. You're positive. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So this is what I'm saying about England. It's like, but we can't play this player here because you know what? He doesn't. Like, bro, make that Eze. He's on the bench for no reason. Eze's a baller. Cultured player.
Bro, it's what I'm saying. Ultimately, it goes back to the manager. Before the tournament started, Saeed, I said the only undroppable players for me was Kane and Rice. Yeah, and I said Rice. I said Rice because of the sweeping up. There's no one that can sweep up like him in the team. Yeah, and I said Kane. There's no one that can finish like him up top in it. But I've changed my mind, bro. I've changed my mind now. Now that I'm actually deep in it, I don't think Rice is undroppable, bro. And same thing as Harry Kane. Harry Kane is definitely not undroppable. There's no one in this team right now that I'm looking at and say you can't get dropped. Maybe, Saka, I think he's guaranteed to start in the 11, to be fair. I like Saka in the 11. And ideally for me, I want Palmer to play with it. You know what I'm saying? People think I just hate Saka. I think Saka's a good player. But he needs other players to supplement him and help him. That's how he is, and that's how he's always been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kobe Mainu, you know what I'm saying to you, didn't have the best game yesterday. Listen, I'm going to hold up my hands. He weren't great yesterday. But I also think there was many factors for that reason. He's a guy that likes to play positive. He couldn't do that. He was on his edge of his box. It wasn't as if he was giving the ball away because he won a lot of the balls, but he wasn't able to get, like, you know what I mean? He wasn't finding his rhythm for some reason.
He was getting what's the word? Suffocated, bro. The amount of times I've seen him, he's getting the ball, yeah. They're just on him. And like I said, he was just getting barged about, just getting shifted off the ball. There was one point, I remember Omo just took the ball off of him as well. Yeah. Man. I like Mainu, but yesterday was just, you could see the level was just too much. It was too much.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what LB's got to say about him. But I think for me, it's one of them where I think Mainu, you know what I mean? He's done well. He's done proud. You know what I mean? For now, you know what I'm saying? To big up to him. But I think, you know what? You know what I mean? The next tournament is going to be even more important for England, man. Right now, they need to find a balance. Go and get him a partner. Like, trust me. For me, Mainu should be a starter in that team, for the next World Cup. But it's like, who's going to play alongside him? Who's going to go play alongside him? That's where England need to find out now, because he's one of our better players. And if we don't have a guy that's right next to him, see you later, mate.
It's going to be Rice. If Southgate stays again, it's going to be Rice. 100% it's going to be Rice, because we know he's got his favourites, Saeed. He's got his favourites, bro. This is it. You know what I mean? Rice has been with him how many tournaments now, bro? He's going to start him, innit? So
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. LB, you can't run away, man. We're going to be talking about Philip Foden. You know what I'm saying to you? Phil Foden, people, we have to have honest conversation now. He's not got no assist, no goal.
Nope.
No, is it no goal involvements for Phil Foden?
Nope.
Is there a stat, guys? Has Phil Foden got a stat out there, guys?
007, bro.
No way.
It's 007.
No way. 007.
007.
Nah, don't lie.
Bro, go check it.
Nah, let me go find this. Yeah, you're right.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I kept saying to people. Even in the last game, the semi-final when we won, yeah. When him and Manu were looking good, yeah. Saeed, you're laughing. Bro, when him and Manu were popping it about in the semi-final, yeah, I was like, okay, cool. We look more fluid, but there's no end product. I was texting my boys in the group chat. I said, bro, these men look better, yes, but where is the creativity? You're just popping it about on the midfield. You're looking good, but there's no one supplementing Kane. There's no one supplementing Saka. There's no one creating anything, you know. So you can look like a busy bee, but ultimately, where's the end product, bro? Where is it? Where is it,
bro? Like, you know what it is though, yeah. How do we get a player like this? Like, because look, Phil Foden's not a shit player, yeah, but how is it like he plays unbelievable for Pep Guardiola, yeah? Are we just like, is it just too simplistic to call him a system player? Is it just kind of almost like say, you know what, outside of England, he ain't all that, like, you know what I mean? Outside of Man City, he ain't all that. Do you know what I mean? Like what is it just like, be honest on it? Is it kind of too simple to, you know what, like,
yeah, I definitely think Foden's one of those players that can like work outside of a fixed system to an extent because he's good on the ball, innit? That's yeah. But people just think that he's something that he's not in terms of the creative type side of the game. Because they see the nice flair on the ball, they think he's a creative machine. Bro, KDB missed majority of the season, came back and still got more assists than him. You know what I'm saying? What you want with Foden, you want Foden to be grabbing the ball in the half space, running with it, popping a shot off, yeah, or popping it off to someone else that can create better than him. You know what I mean? And for me, like I said, his job was literally to connect the midfield and the attack, and he wasn't able to do it. Whether people want to blame Kane, whether people want to blame this guy and that guy, I can't think of one-on-one chance that Kane had all tournament. Not one. Can you think of one, Saeed, where Kane was slotted through and he threw on goal?
No. That's what I'm saying. That I've not seen one of them.
You haven't seen them. And who's been playing behind him? Jude and Foden. At the beginning, I wasn't really getting onto Foden much because he was played on the wing. I said, move him. Yeah, I've got the same energy for all these players, bro. Even my players, when I said they were played out of position. Same thing was England. I said, move him from the wing because he's not working there. He's been played centrally and he still hasn't been able to do the job that's been asked from him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at the player as well. He hasn't been good enough.
Wow, man. You know, but the thing is, though, he's 24 now. He's going to be at the next World Cup. He's going to be at the next Euros. You know what I mean? So, like, Phil Foden's here, yeah? Like, and it's like, but Bellingham's here. Like, how are you supposed to incorporate them both? This is what I don't get. How are we supposed to create a system? Is it a diamond formation that we create? Like, how do we just say, you know what? But also, as well, he's been wanting to play central. He said, I don't want to play on the left-hand side. He's come central, and he's been rubbish. Let's be honest. He's not been great.
Bro, you're speaking facts. And this is coming from someone that loves Foden. You know what I'm saying? For me, I've always said Foden and Greenwood were the two that were up there. Yeah, but I have to be real about it. And for me, he just hasn't been it. And I don't understand why in this tournament, he's become this guaranteed guy to start because of what he did in the Prem last season. It's a different team, bro. England is different to Man City. That's not Man City. Yeah. We haven't got Pep, have we? There's no guarantee for him to start. Where's the guarantee? What has he done to be guaranteed to start?
Yeah, and then you got Cole Palmer coming in. How many GAs Cole Palmer got, by the way?
2. In about 400. Yes, 2. He got a goal and he got an assist in the semi-final, bro. And he scored his penalty as well.
Wow. Now,
every time Foden came off, England went on to win the game, bro. Yeah, I'm not saying he's the reason why we was losing or we're not playing well, but I'm looking at him individually. He did not do his job well enough in this tournament. He didn't, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Guys, 1.4K in the building. Please smash a like on the video, man. Let's get to 500 likes ASAP, people, man. And then obviously we get to 1,000 likes. Bro, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, man. Bro. Oh, man. You know what? Yeah, like, let me ask you a question, yeah. Be honest, like, is Jude Bellingham a good footballer? Like, do you rate his footballing ability? Or is it mostly about goals and arriving in the box? You know what I mean? Here he is, you know what I mean? He ran away from the Phil Foden.
Yeah, no, go back a little bit.
We'll go back a little bit.
Well, I thought we were
done honest opinion.
Actually, he's defended him already.
Yeah. Give me honest. Give me honest opinion about Phil Foden. What's going on with Phil Foden? Like, why was he not able to perform? Be honest.
That's probably put it down to the manager, bro.
That's 50% no, innit? That's 50%, right?
Yeah, well, obviously it is, yeah, but Kane was shite, Foden was shite, Jude was shite, Rice was shite. This is what I'm saying. There's no coincidence that all these players had bad games when he's the manager. Did Foden play well this tournament? No. I'm not sat here and say, yeah, he has. My point is, the manager has to take the responsibility for these poor performances when you've got half of your team playing badly in a game.
Yeah.
Deep down,
So we're saying he's a
bro.
product of his environment, basically.
Bro, at the end of the day, yeah, right? You don't put a kid in charge of a Ferrari, you know what I mean? You don't put a kid in Ferrari, say, drive the Ferrari, bro, that could go 200 miles an hour around Silverstone. You don't do that, innit? Yeah. You put him in one of those plastic cars that you use their feet to like move around the garden, innit? That's what you do. You put quality people in charge. You put Lewis Hamilton, bro, Max Verstappen in the F1 car. You don't give it to no kid. Yeah, and this is what we've done. We have a Rolls Royce in the team that we have. People say the players are not good. The players are good. Some of them are not like world class, but most of them are very good players. They're good players. And we have, an idiot in charge of these players. Bro had no one playing left wing. The guy thinks he's Pep, bro. I seen it from match day one. I said the guy thinks he's Pep Guardiola with no left winger, because that's what City were doing last season. We had no left winger. We were playing with Guardiola as left winger. Yeah. But he ain't Pep, bro. He's not won anything in his career. No. Understand, right? This guy's been a manager now for some time. Obviously, he's manager in Middlesbrough, got them relegated, by the way. Yeah. The only thing this manager has ever won is the Toulon tournament. Do you know what that is, bro? Do you even know what the Toulon tournament is? You don't know what it is, innit? No. I know you don't know what it is, bro. Nah, because nor did I, bro. I had to Google it. Bro. It's an under-17s tournament. That's the only thing he's ever won. Got relegated as a manager of Middlesbrough. That's and crazy, people want to come here and do this whole shameless thing where we cook the players. And I get that, yeah, because the players weren't good. Foden wasn't good. But you know what? At the end of the day, if we had a big manager, if we had a Pep or a Jurgen Klopp, and Foden was poor, Jude was poor, Rice was poor, I'd cook the player, innit? Yeah. But I just feel like semi-shameless, bro, sitting here cooking the players when ultimately, when you got a manager like that, what do you think's going to happen, man? People sitting there shocked. Oh, why did Rice play bad in the final? Why did Foden play bad in the final? Why did Kane play bad? When half of your team plays bad in a final, you got to look at the manager. So let's just sit here and cook the players, innit? But that's not right, bro. But the thing is, you're being negative. You know what I mean? This guy's got us to 2 finals. Look how we played in them games. Look how negative we were. Yeah, look how dead we were, man. Do you get me? It's crazy. It's honestly ridiculous, man. And this is why I've done a stream. I done a stream last week and said, listen, City fans, Arsenal fans, we've had this little like Saka versus Foden for a long time, yeah? They need to stop that, bro. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you've got another player in there, Jude Bellingham, who wasn't very good, massively underwhelming. And I don't really understand what his job in that team is. And ultimately, the manager is poor. Now, actually, fair play to Saka. He's defo, probably. With Mark Gay, probably player of
100%. Let's wait for Saka. But in terms of Bellingham, man, like for me, it's obviously a lot of people don't rate him, probably do rate him. You know what I'm saying? To like overall his tournament, what would you give Jude Bellingham overall in his tournament? Like
a 5.
I'm gonna give him it's difficult,
a 5.
man.
I'm giving a 5.
Yeah, 5, 6, man. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. He got an important goal, don't get me wrong. But overall, he's not been great, man. Let's be honest, man. Like 5, you know what I mean? Maybe.
But where would you have him in the team? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. He's not. For me, he's an 8. I'm gonna put him in an 8 position.
I agree. He's not a 10. He's not a creator.
Real Madrid, Ancelotti, one of the greatest managers. Yeah, and I get it. They've got better midfielders there, but he says I don't want him anywhere near the midfield. And I understand it. He's not Tchouaméni. He's not Camavinga. They've got so many players there. But still, though, he must understand that, you know what? Technically, I just want him arriving late in the box. I don't want him doing all the little, you know, because when he's on the ball, sometimes he can take too much time. He can, you know what I mean? Like, he wants to take someone about 3 or 4 man, and that don't work to our advantage. But then who do you play him alongside Rice? Who's progressing the football then? Who's progressing the ball?
No, I agree. I agree because this is I think,
man.
yeah. So basically, I think right because I don't know if you agree, right, but I think you needed Gordon on the left wing. You agree with that? Yeah. So if you play Gordon on the left wing, you've got to drop someone, right? For me,
drop
you
someone.
can't play obviously because you don't have the numbers. You can't play Rice, Foden, Manu, Bellingham because as well you got to think right. I think Wharton, in my opinion, is gonna end up being England's proper number 6. I think so because I think we're gonna realise that you need someone like that on the ball. The next manager, because hopefully this guy's not here, is gonna have to drop someone. I don't see how you can play Rice and Bellingham in that same team. Yeah, if Wharton's going to be the 6th, so someone's getting dropped in there. Now people will want to cook Foden, but Foden's not getting dropped, bro. Foden will play it as the 10.
Someone has to, though. Someone.
Well, exactly.
Bellingham's got the PR, man. Foden don't have the PR, man.
Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question then. No. He doesn't have the PR with some of the fans, but the managers. You listen to managers and footballers speak about him. They all rave about Foden, so he will play. So if you're playing Wharton as your 6, you got the choice really of Manu, Bellingham, and Rice in it. So who do you play? If Wharton's your 6 and Foden's your 10, who are you playing that next guy?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even like that. Like, for me, you can't be doing the same things that you did last tournament, man. You can't. Okay, let me ask you a question. I want the chat, yeah? I want the chat to tell me their best midfield 3. Best midfield 3.
Can I give you mine?
I think by 2026 here, I would play Wharton, Manu, and then maybe a 10 in there.
You know what I'd do? I'd play Wharton.
Manu, Wharton. I'm telling you now, Manu, Wharton, 2026. Manu, Wharton, and maybe a 10. I don't know what 10 it is. If it's Bellingham, if it's Foden.
It's not Bellingham. It's not Bellingham. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Wharton, Rice. But it's not going to be this. But I do Wharton,
Rice. Yeah, Wharton, Rice.
Wharton, Rice, Foden is what I do.
Saying, but Manu. Where
does Palmer? Hold on. Wait, LB, where does Palmer get into this? Where does Palmer get into this?
You know what, Palmer? Let's do Palmer.
I've said it in the past. I think next tournament, I think Palmer plays right wing instead of Saka. I think Saka.
But even I don't want Palmer play right wing, man.
You see what I'm saying, though, LB. Right now, I'll be real. As much as Foden's your boy, yes, he doesn't deserve that spot in the 10 right now. Palmer has shown more for England than Foden. Palmer needs to be starting in the middle, in the midfield, in the 10, and Saka needs to play on the right. Saka is guaranteed to start at the minute. He's proven enough for England.
No. My point is the next manager has to make a decision, and I don't think they're going to play Palmer in the 10 ahead of Foden. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, now you can say you think that should happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm telling you what I think will happen. I think what will happen is the next tournament, I think Palmer will overtake Saka in the next 2 years of Premier League football. That's what I'm saying.
I think in the Prem he will. To be fair, I do think that as well. But I'm saying for England, I'd rather start Palmer in the 10 and start Saka on the right.
Yeah, I mean you can say that, innit? I'm not going off like what I want. I'm saying that's what I think will happen. I'm not saying I want Palmer on the right. I'm just saying I think in the next 2 years Palmer will overtake Saka. He'll be playing right wing, and I think they've got a difficult job to do because Foden ain't going to get dropped as the 10. He ain't going to get dropped. You know, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to get dropped because he was poor. I'm saying he ain't going to get dropped to the 10.
But he's already been. The thing is, it's only really this tournament. It's only really this tournament where Foden's been like this wonderful player that can't get drops. In the last tournament, he got dropped. I remember he started that game when he had the blonde hair. He played crap. He got dropped. You know, this is the first time really that Foden's been made a guaranteed starter. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you heard what I'm saying, but I don't know why he's been made a guaranteed starter at the minute, bro. I don't know why.
Because have you not seen what he's done this year, bro? He's cooked, innit?
We're talking about for England, bro.
Yeah, I know, but he's not. But
have you seen what Palmer's done this year? I can say the exact same thing. Have you seen what Palmer's done this year?
Yes, I agree, and that's why I think in the next 2 years Palmer will be playing ahead of Saka.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking, bro.
Okay. By the way,
that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Hwang Hee-chan has reached an agreement to join Marseille. So man, Hwang Hee-chan. And Aubameyang's going to
that guy, man.
Aubameyang's going to Marseille. Sorry, no, he's going to Al Qasida in Saudi Arabia. I thought he would have stayed, man. Aubameyang, man, under De Zerbi, but he's not staying. Right, okay, cool. Saka, can we give Saka his clap, man? Let's give Saka.
Yeah, very good, very good. Probably, like I say,
probably not clapping him, man. Come on, man.
Bro, I think he was good, but I don't think it was an amazing tournament.
The whole tournament now, don't do that. He's been one of our better players the whole tournament.
No, I don't think it was an amazing tournament. I don't think anyone really's had an amazing tournament. Like
he's had a good tournament. He's had a good tournament. Not me.
yeah, he's had a good tournament.
It was the only attacker, Don. It was the only attacker that performed consistently for England.
Yeah, only attacker for me.
In certain games, I'd say in certain games, yeah. And I agree with you.
He hasn't had a bad game, bro. Tell me a bad game. No, he has had a bad game,
bro. Hold on. The first game that we played, Saka had about 20-30 minutes where he was good, and then he ghosted the rest of the time.
Yeah, but the second game, everyone ghosted.
Switzerland, he done his thing. Against semi-final, he done his thing. I can't lie. Switzerland.
He was our only constant threat, man. On that.
Yesterday, no, he's been our best. He's been our best attacker. Yes, I agree with that. But I don't think it's been an amazing, amazing setup. Amazing performance from Saka this tournament. I don't think he has. I think he's been one of the better players. Yes. But I don't think it's been wow. You know what I mean? I don't think it's been like that.
No, it's not been wow, but he's been, like you say, he's been one of the best players.
Yeah, he's been one of the better players. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He has to stay in the 11. That's what I'm saying. He has to stay in the 11.
So 2026, he's still our right winger. Yeah?
For me, he is, yeah. For me, he is, yeah.
I don't think he will be.
Oh, you think it'll be Palmer?
I think it'll be Palmer.
I really like the relationship between Saka and Palmer. Honestly, that relationship between Saka and Palmer, we need to see more of it. We need to see more.
Is there anyone in the squad that can get that right wing position, like in terms of who's coming up? Like anyone coming up for 2026? Anyone that's got an outstanding chance of making that right hand side? Anyone?
Ballon might still be there. It depends. He could end up going.
Old man, he's gonna be like nearly 30, man. 40, 30.
Yeah, but bro, he could end up going Liverpool and then elevate even more. And now he's even got more PR because at a bigger club.
None of them. I said.
Madueke has done very well for the 23s, 21s even for England. So you never know. Like LB saying, Palmer's another one. The next manager could play him there instead of Saka. We don't know. So there's a few options there, bro. There's a few options.
Harvey Elliott. Yeah, let's move on. I said Harvey Elliott, you know.
Harvey Elliott
right.
The whole way.
Guys, keep liking the
video. There's a few man there, innit? There's a few man there. But for now,
nobody joined me, man. That's crazy. But listen, right, okay. Keep liking the video, guys. Please get the likes up, man. I don't know how many likes. Mods, let me know how many likes we're on. Who else have we missed?
Kane.
Oh, Kane. Oh,
horrendous.
Oh my
shocking.
God.
Should have started Watkins in the final, but people just want to go off. Oh, but he's a better goal scorer. Yeah, he's proved to me. How old is he now? 30? Never
31, man.
31 in July. 31 in a few weeks.
Guy goals in all the big games. Went to Bayern Munich and didn't win a single trophy. That's a red flag. Like people will say, "Oh, but he did his job at Bayern. He scored the goals." Don't care. Like if you know what I mean. Like you got to lead that team to something. Not even a cup. And now I'm seeing the excuses. Apparently, he had some sort of injury. But why is he playing then?
Here, man.
Why is he playing then if he's injured? You got to a Euro final and you're going to play him if he's got a back injury? Why are you playing him? You got Ollie Watkins there. You got Tony there. Like, come on, man. He ain't Messi. You know what I mean? If he's not fit,
they're just trying to save face. They're just trying to save face. That's all, man.
Bro,
because they know how bad it was.
You know what it is, though? He's 31, but he's fifth. I swear down, he plays like he's 51, bro. I swear. I seen you know what I mean? Like, I've seen better guys move like that, you know what I mean, at that age, bro. Like,
I'm so buzzing that this has happened as well, bro, because, you know what as well, right? Everyone got so gassed about, like, you know, when I was having to defend Haaland for all his goals because people were saying, oh, but his build-up play is not good. Oh, all this kind of shit. His first touch isn't good. Yeah, at the end of the day, the aim of the game is to put the ball in the back of the net, right? And far too much, Harry Kane drops too deep, yeah? Bayern Munich fans was even getting onto him last season saying the guy just needs to get into the penalty area. At the end of the day, right, doing all that build-up play is a nice to have. It's an addition. But the aim of a game for a striker is to put the ball in the net. He never makes runs. I didn't see him make that one run behind the defence, man. He doesn't make that run. He just gets in people's way. He gets in Bellingham's way, he gets in Foden's way, and I got to say, I think we look better when Watkins was on the pitch, personally.
Bro, are you mad? But Watkins will be 30 by the next World Cup, you know. So will Tony. So will a lot of these players, man. You know what I'm saying?
30's fine. 30's fine. 30's
yeah, but I know, but it's like, still though, it's like, man, it's like, well, it's a missed opportunity, man, this tournament, man, to not
use... It was. But that's why we should never have gone into this tournament with this manager, bro. We should never have done that. You know what I mean? This guy is still
going to be here, though. Southgate's still going to be here, man.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic if he goes, if he stays, man. It's pathetic if he stays. Like, what are we doing?
You know what, though? Like, Harry Kane, when you look at his career, has he been better than Wayne Rooney's, guys?
Hell no.
Has he?
Bro, Vardy's had a better career.
What's
Vardy's
Rooney
had a better
chatting on
career.
about, by the way? Yeah, I heard Wayne Rooney say Harry Kane's England's best striker. Get out of here,
Yeah, I know,
man.
but he's been humble, innit? He's been humble, man. He's been humble. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, though, Wayne Rooney as well, though, he had a poor World Cup record, man. So, yeah. But then again, in Euro 2004, he was electric, man. You know what I mean? And he carried England on his back. Pause. But, like,
The
you know
thing
what I'm
is,
saying?
yeah,
I remember 2010 World Cup. Yeah, he stunk.
He
Rooney
stunk,
was
yeah,
bad
yeah.
that tournament,
But
bro.
still,
Jesus.
though, England's best number 9 will always be Wayne Rooney. Like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean, guys? England's best ever number 9, for me, in my generation, will be always Wayne Rooney. You can say Alan Shearer, whatever. Wayne Rooney, stop comparing him to Harry Kane. Can we just put some respect? Big game player, man. Wayne Rooney was a big game player. You know what I'm saying to you? Harry Kane has not been there in finals. He's not been there when his teams wanted it the most. Let's not do this. Quality player, world-class striker. But please, man, don't compare him to Wayne Rooney, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But next tournament, this is like fair play to Cams. I think Cam said it on DR Sports here. He goes like, it's got to be his last tournament. And you know what? Fair play. This has got to be his last tournament. If I'm still seeing Harry Kane in the Euro Nations and that and start, dilly-dallying around, nah, man, long thing.
We picked the wrong one, man. We should have picked Vardy. Swear down.
I said Vardy. The thing is,
Vardy's had a better career.
Vardy's
He's had a better career than him.
Vardy's a fucking baller, bro. And he's actually won things. Andy would have made runs in behind the defence, unlike Kane, who just stands there.
Imagine that, though. Getting Vardy, you know, instead of
Vardy was a cold baller. Bro.
I know, but this knows where. Look where we are, man. Look where we are. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Anyone else impressed you? For me, Cole Palmer has been excellent. Your boy Don Cole Palmer, man. What a finish! What a finish! Cole effing Palmer, man. This man is not respect him, man. Real talk. He came on to show levels.
Bro, levels, man. Levels. And listen, I kept saying, bro, this guy needs to be starting for England, man. Like I said, listen, it don't matter how you get him in this team, you need him in the 10. Yeah. Whether you move people around, you play Saka left wing back, so he's got to play on the right. If you're gonna play Foden in the 10, you know, if you're gonna take Foden out and play Palmer in the 10, Saka on the right, he needs to be in there. You know what I'm saying? And everyone heard what Robbie Keane said about him, bro. He's one of the few players that has an X factor, on the ball. When you look at him, you feel like something's gonna happen. And like we've already said earlier, he's one of the few that progresses the ball forward, bro. And one of the most creative players in this team. You know, for me, the most creative players in this team are Palmer, Trent, Saka, and Kane on a good day. You know, but obviously his legs are going now, so he ain't even creating much. You know what I'm saying? So he had to be in this team. I don't understand why this manager just kept using him as like a little weapon off the bench. He's more than just a weapon off the bench. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Anyone else? I mean, Watkins and Tony, when they came on, they were quality as well. What else is there? Anyone else, LB, you can think of, did all right, came on. By the way, who didn't get minutes? So Gordon didn't get minutes, did he?
Gordon got 4 minutes. Wharton got 0 minutes.
That's a joke, man.
I mean, that little cameo.
He didn't do much, I can't lie.
Yeah. So really, truly, out of the bench options, you're only looking at Palmer and Watkins, really. Yeah, Tony. Tony got an assist as well. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, this might start a little bit debate. Yeah. Let's get this debate going. Next tournament. Yeah, are we going Trent? Or are we going Reece James? Providing Reece James is fit.
Reece James all day long, bro. All day long.
You know, the thing is, so Reece James ain't gonna be fit, man. I just know, man.
Now, on the provision, if he is, let's just say
if he is, I'm choosing.
He's had the surgery. He's had the surgery.
Yeah, Reece James was starting for England. Reece James was starting for England, and Trent wasn't even.
You know why? He's a better for me overall. He's better than than what's it called? Than Trent.
This is why, because yesterday, when I was watching the game with my boys was like, just bring Trent on and take off Walker. I said, bro, England aren't controlling the ball. So what you're doing, if you're going to bring Trent on, you're asking Trent to defend up against Nico Williams. Are you having a laugh? Nico Williams is going to absolutely fry him on that side. You're having a fucking laugh, mate. You know what I mean? Nico Williams would have absolutely fried him on that side, Trent, if you're controlling the ball on your possession style team, maybe he can work a lot more. But Reece, bro,
Benny Blanco, man, as well, man. Put some respect on Ben White, man.
Yeah, but bro, I'm still starting Reece James over Ben White, bro. Like Ben White, he done well. Man. He done well for Arsenal, but I'm still playing Reece James over.
We got Livramento. We've got we got some good right backs, man.
Bro, we've got Livramento. We've got Trent. We've got
Wan-Bissaka.
Reece James.
Wan-Bissaka as well.
Get the hell out of here, man. That guy needs to go play for Congo, bro. about England. He needs to go play for Congo. What do you mean?
Rico Lewis, you know?
Rico Lewis, man.
Rico Lewis. No, but you know what it is, though, man? Reece James, bro, I swear down. I don't know what he's doing next week. And you're talking about 2 years' time, bro. Next week, is he fit to play pre-season?
Yeah, but LB was asking if they're both fit and available. Who you down with? Bro, if you've got a brain, you're gonna pick Reece James over Trent, bro. 110%. I'll be saying the exact same thing. If Reece James played for Liverpool, I'll be saying the exact same thing. The exact same thing, bro.
Yeah, part of me is just like full send it and just play Trent. But you know, to see Trent against some of them wing backs, the wingers might be tricky. So yeah, probably would still go Reece James, man. But I don't know. I just feel like Trent is like this generational talent on the ball, and Reece James is good on the ball, by the way. But Trent is obviously different, and I'm just like, do you just have to accept his defensive frailties? And just you don't reckon? No.
Not in this setup, bro. It depends. If you've got a Pep and you're keeping the ball, potentially LB. Yeah, you've got more protection around him. With Southgate, where it's chaotic football, you just sit back. Impossible, bro. You're asking him to defend majority of the game. It's peak. It's peak.
You know what? Okay. You know what? Who's the ones to watch out for the next one? So World Cup 2026, yeah. Who do you think's gonna make the squad? I'm gonna say
what players that haven't been picked yet.
No, just in general. Like, who do you think's the one to watch out for? I'm saying Archie Gray. I'm saying who's out there that's good? Anyone know?
I'm gonna say Archie Gray. Fuck it, I'm gonna put Madueke in there as well. I can't lie. I'm gonna put Madueke in there.
Your obsession with Madueke is
bro. You asked earlier about right wing options, yeah. Bro, he takes on his man a lot. And bro, Madueke's done his thing for England, you know, under 21. You're laughing.
He's mocking it, bro.
What, it's 2 years' time. He's gonna be older. What are we laughing? What are we doing it?
Bro, come on, man. Like I said,
Saeed, what do you mean? Come on, bro. Every time when Madueke plays for the 21s, yeah, he's their best player every time, pretty much. Him and Palmer, yeah, their best player. He clears that level. Clearly.
I'm talking about this kind of talent that we don't know about.
2 years' time, you're talking about a guy that's 16, bro, 17.
Colwill.
Madueke has cleared the 21s level, yeah, and for me, he can get even better in the next 2 years. We're talking about 2 years' time, bro. I'm not saying next week. You know, you're asking me who to look out for. I'm saying Madueke. You're laughing. Go check his record for the 21s, bro, and you can come back and see if you'll laugh then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'd be interested to see if Joel Ndala gets any minutes, because I don't know where he's going this year. But
Kwanzaa. I want to see Kwanzaa, man. He's sick, that guy, man. I know he plays for Liverpool, and I hate them, but Kwanzaa's
do you not think that Tomori might get a little look back in, depending on who the man is?
Man, that's done, man. That's done.
Yeah, I think that's over, innit?
Nwaneri, yeah. No, Nwaneri might be too early.
This is what I'm saying. You can't say it's a great shout because
maybe Harvey Elliott, you know.
Nah, man. Nwaneri, listen. We'll look out from the next 2 years. But bro, Saeed, the only way you're gonna see Nwaneri playing for England is if Arteta gives him the game time. We already know he doesn't trust young players like that. Like, as much as he says, yeah, we want him to stay, bro. In the next 2 years, is he even gonna get the game time like that to be in the setup? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
A little bit more realistic. I think Colwill was more realistic. I think Archie Gray is more realistic. I think Madueke is more realistic. Nwaneri, as much as I like him, I just don't see Arteta trusting him. I'll be real.
Yeah. Johns, give me a name to watch out for 2026 World Cup. We said Archie Gray and them, man, but give me a name that you think Dean Scarlett or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyone that you think of?
2026
What's that guy that just
England?
What's that guy who just sold? Parrott, what's his name? Parrott.
Troy Parrott,
Parrott,
needy Irish players, man.
Maybe.
Them guys ain't making nowhere. What for England? You want an English player?
Yeah, English player, because obviously we're going to World Cup 2026. Do we need more wingers, by the way? Do we need more wingers?
Jude. I said Madueke, yeah. Saeed started busting up laughing.
No, that's crazy.
The next 2 years.
He's like 24, bro. Like,
he's not 24. He's not next up. He's 21. He's 21. And,
He's not
and he
next
literally
up, man.
clears.
I
He
like
literally,
headband,
every
by
time
the
he
way,
plays for England, the 21s, he clears that level.
And so, and do you know who else clears the under 21 level? Eddie Nketiah, his highest goal scorer for under 21s England ever. It means nothing. It means nothing.
Yeah, but if Madueke's, hold on. Madueke's playing for Chelsea, who are a big club. If in the next 2 years he gets even better and he carries on doing what he's doing, why can't he get a look in for 2026? Why?
No,
People are just laughing instead of, but they're not listening to what I'm saying.
No. I hear what you're saying, but Madueke, I just don't rate him that much. Like, he's good at taking on players, but there's nothing coming after it. So I wouldn't say him to watch out. I'm gonna go straight.
There is something coming. He got 8 GNA. He got 8 GNA with minimal game time, bro. With minimal game time. You keep saying nothing comes on the end of it.
GNA means nothing.
The guy was actually getting GNA last season.
No, because we've actually gone through the stats so many times. It's not minimal game time. He's had more than enough game time, and he's not literally got enough GA to surpass man like Brennan Johnson. So he can't be that good.
Relax.
I'm not hearing it. That's why I'm not hearing it, because I've got many winners.
I know Madueke's end product ain't the best. Yeah, it's not better than Saka's at this moment in time. But end of the day, it's improving. In comparison to what I was seeing when he first came to now, it has improved massively.
Will the improvement be enough next season?
Massively. Even off the bench, he was scoring for us last season, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Ethan Wheatley.
People are just laughing because they think it's funny, but it's,
you know what I am gonna say is there is no players to watch out for World Cup 2026 for England because they're rubbish. England just aren't good. I'ma just keep it a whole buck with everyone. Like, don't have your hopes up for the next World Cup, because the next World Cup, Spain are only gonna be even better, because this team's a very young Spain team. The team you've seen today, yesterday, is not like the same team that's going to be there in 2 years. They're going to all level up a whole nother level. Pedri, Gavi, Olmo, Yamal. Like, they'll just be ringing off new players, plus the new 16 and 70-year-olds crop that come through for them as well. So, I'm going to be real, England, you ain't got no hope. Don't think any players coming through are going to do anything, because none of them are going to perform on the big level. They never
apparently, one of your boys is gonna be in there, Jules. Man, like Archie.
Archie, great good player, but again,
like, see what he does for Tottenham. Dele Alli, you know, man. Nah, let's move on. Let's move on. guys, we're gonna talk about Spain. Let me just get these super chats involved. Big up Hoppus for the new member. Big up to you. Andrew says we need to talk about overrated. Walker can't defend, pass or cross. Are you leaving Gordon, our most attacking fullback, on the bench? Crazy. Big up to you, man. Gary Neville can hold that. Cucurella, amazing performance. We'll talk about that one. He's an absolute muppet. England don't create without Saka or Trent. Momo says Southgate tactics like Saïd's hairline dead. Aye, that's crazy. I shouldn't have read that. But Nigerian. Aye, what the fuck, man? Aye, I just fucking deep that picture.
Yeah, I just seen it as well, bro.
Oh, yo, man, what the fuck, man? But he says Pep should be next England manager, bro. Why did I? Picture, man. Bam. All right, let me move on. Darcy says Rodri on his way to being the GOAT DM, should be winning Ballon d'Or, that PR trophy. Big up to Aya says the issue is that fans haven't adapted to modern football. Everyone plays from the back, hence Rice MO is to win the ball high up the pitch. Eye tests are shit because you can't watch 22 players on the pitch while also watching the ball at the same time. Big up Darcy says England fans too tribal, too much infighting because rival clubs fans about who played shit and who didn't. It's why England cannot succeed. You don't see this shit happen with any other nation. Ibi says United play the pain. United play today. The pain don't stop for Saeed.
You don't go game today?
Yeah, we're playing Rosenborg. I think it is later on today.
What in England?
No, we're playing in Norway.
Oh.
Sandy says I think Village would win Ballon d'Or. Azuri, big up to you. The school of Pep Guardiola coach individual brilliance and anatomy of our players. Foden, Grealish, etc. They struggle to think for themselves. Big up to Big Ben says Livermento or Lewis Hall. Yeah, exactly. Facts. And Ayo says the other issue is that you man don't guide the little you like Don Rad. You'll let him spew his crap unchecked, which allows him to keep regurgitating his rubbish, which strengthens his resolve. The young man will learn the hard way. Right.
Expand on that, man. Aya, expand on that, man. Because you've just been talking about modern day football, and that's mainly what I've been speaking about. But now I need guidance. How about you come on stream and try to give me some guidance and educate me then? How about that?
Yo, man, let me send you the link, bro. Ayo, get in the link, man. Get in the chat.
Oh, send him the link and we'll talk, bro, about guidance. You need some delivery and guidance, if anything, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what it is though, Aya, man? Aya, it's about opinions as well, man. Like, we got to have opinions, bro. If we don't have opinions, then what's the point of the show, man? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, tell him to come on. I'll send him the link for free, bro. Or even DM me. We'll do a show together.
Yeah. Email me, man. Definitely. But listen, let's talk about Spain, man. Like, bro, George, Spaniard, they deserved it. 7 wins in a row, not done before. Like, bro, forget individuals. As a team, bro. Like, what a team, man. Like,
I just love watching them. I'll be honest, I just love watching them. Like, this reminds me of the Spanish teams when we grew up, like 10, 15 years ago, when they were running football, when they went Euros, World Cup, and then Euros back again, didn't they? They done the back-to-back. Like, they were moving crazy out here. So, Spanish team, they just play sensational football. That you got to give it up to that coach as well. I saw the stats saying that coach has worked his way up from the 19s to the 21s to them coach for the main team. And you can just tell they have that way about them. They just all look so comfy on the ball. The one-touch play is just, come on, like Jogger Benito. This is what you want to see when we're watching football, because far too many times we always hear about systems, this, system, that, but their system just works as they rely on their best players. They get Yamal on the ball or out on the right. They let him do what he wants and get Nico out on the ball out on the left, and he's going to do his thing. 2 flying wingers. I mean, I think the defense is questionable. They haven't even had no big players in the back, but they've been solid together. The system that they work together and the way that they move has just been clean. Goalkeeper Unai Simon, as I said earlier, for me, he's one of the actual key parts as to why they've played so good. His ability to get that ball upfield effectively. And like some of the passes I saw were outrageous, similar to what Edison does for City. He's piping it straight through to England's midfield and into, I don't know, Rodri or Olmo at their feet. Like, I think it's so key to how they play, and Spain just deserve it. I knew going into the game, like many of you, Spain were always going to play the better football. They always look like the better team, and they just constantly create chances. They have those magicians on the ball that only need a few seconds of, like, give them a little bit of space, and they're going to do something. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. They could have had 2 or 3. So, really, just look, respect to Spain. They played really good football, and they deserve the trophy.
The thing is, as well, with them is, their whole nation play the same way. Like, if you look at that, it's instilled into them. So, like, you seen it when Rodri come off yesterday, Zubamendi come on, and he just carried on because the whole country plays the same way. You know what I mean? And it's just instilled in them. And no matter who comes on, no matter who comes off, they can just play the same. And it's fact. Fair play, man. They deserved it. It was my tip before the tournament. I thought it was being mad underrated. And they just class me, and exactly what I thought this is why I didn't back us to win. I predicted Spain to win it in the final because they're just too good on the ball, man. Look at the way they keep the ball. They're so calm. As soon as we get the ball, we start shitting ourselves, passing it back to Pickford. He smacks it up the pitch. It's like, you're gonna have to learn, to deal with the pressure on the ball. You got the ball in your own penalty area. You got to deal to try and get it out, because if you smack the ball up the pitch, you're probably going to lose it. And this is where Spain have they know what to do. They know that you're going to have to take risky passes out from the back, that you're going to have to be good on the ball and confident on the ball at the back, because you got to try and play out. Otherwise, you lose it. You've seen it yesterday. I said it before, man. Look at the clip that's gone viral this morning, 76th minute. We had the ball. We was dominated. We had momentum. And we go back to Pickford. He just launches it. We lose possession. And that's it. Spain just cook us then for the final 15 minutes. We've got to learn to play out from the back and do it proper.
Yeah, you know what, you're spot on with a lot of the things that you say, LB, man, when you talk about the Spanish, like, it's instilled in them from birth, because how they visualize football is completely different to how these dinosaurs like Southgate and that visualize football. That's why, for me, bro, but my task in life, is to try, one of my tasks in life is try to eradicate all these dinosaurs and expose them in football and that, because coming through the ranks, I promise you, there's so many technical players that don't make it to the high level because they want to just go for the pace and power. The Prem's a powerful league. Forget the technical ability. Just go in there. You can run. You're a workforce. You got passion. Then you're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? So many guys slip through the net who, like you're saying, if they played for Spain, for example, they'll get more credibility. So it starts from ground up, bro. Yeah, not just from the first team. The guys that are coming up, we need to make sure that we're trying to modernize the game now, because English people haven't really done that over the years, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to start thinking like.
But they like to, you know what it is though, because you're right there, Don. You know what it is though. A lot of the English thing, they like to pretend that we do. They pretend like, oh no, we do play passing football. We do pass out from the back.
You
No, it's a
don't,
myth,
man.
man. It's a myth. We don't do it. Look at our spine, yeah. Our
Mm.
spine is Pickford, who ain't really playing out from the back. Stones in the middle as your defender. That's fine. Rice is your main DM. He ain't that guy at sort of like, again, being able to progress the ball forward. And then obviously Kane, who doesn't do anything. Our spine is trash. It is actually trash. We need a better goalkeeper who can play out from the back. We need a DM who's probably going to be Wharton, if we're being honest with you. That's fine. And we need a striker that actually does something when it matters in finals. And we were way off, man. I think that we get way overhyped. But again, it's all due to the
Let's
The
talk
thing
about.
is, go on, Said.
No, go for it, bro.
I was just gonna say, like, all this talk about, like, obviously modernizing England and so on, but like, I generally don't think that there is an English manager out there that can assist with that. Like, let's be honest here, English managers just don't have the facilities for that. Potter, yeah, you can say Potter, but Potter's not done it successfully anywhere elsewhere. He played decent football with Brighton, but hiring Potter is just like hiring Southgate when we hired Southgate, because it's minimal experience at a low level, and he hasn't performed nowhere high, and so you're going to bring him into the England job without any really like high expectation, because we saw what happened at Chelsea. He couldn't manage the personalities. One of the biggest problems was being able to manage the dressing room, and he used to just tell players, "Oh yeah, you're going to play this week, you're going to play that week," and he just sort of had his favorites and couldn't really get out of that. So for me, Potter's just going to be just as bad as Southgate is, maybe with better football. So you have to look elsewhere. You have to look away from the English manager points and sort of do what England were doing back in the day when they got Sven Eriksson. Go elsewhere. Go look in Europe and go find someone with experience and the managerial, like the managerial pedigree to come into England and make them want to win and make this a team that is the 1 point desire is just to win the game. And England
throw everything at Klopp, man. Just throw everything at Klopp, man. Like we can't go another generation wasting these, man, bro. Like you're spot on when you say that, George, because Potter, yes, he will have us playing better football. We'll be more progressive. We might be more attacking, but the little intangibles, bro, the mentality, that you're saying, the favorites, not having a backbone. It will basically be Southgate FC again, in terms of the little intangibles in the game. Let's go away from England, man. Let's bring a little bit more culture, man.
You know what? Listen, let's talk about Lamine Yamal, man. What a player, man, guys. Like, the young player of the tournament, for me, unbelievable. Like, how far do you reckon this guy can go? Because, bro, like, yesterday, he weren't that. I wouldn't say he had his best game yesterday, but again, got an assist and then nearly set up, I think, was it a chance for Danny Olmo, was it, I think, or something like that?
It was Danny Olmo set him up and he should have finished it.
He should have finished. Yeah, he had a couple of chances there, but what a tournament he has had. Unbelievable, man.
He is 4 years younger than Nico Williams. And look how we're all raving on about Nico Williams. Yeah. He's only going to, bro, this guy, when he reaches even 21, 22, as long as obviously he stays away from injuries and whatnot, he's going to be one of the best in the world, bro. You can clearly see.
I don't think it's outrageous to say, and I'll be real now, I don't think it's outrageous to say that Yamal's one of the best. I think he's the best right wing in the world. Like, I genuinely don't think I'm not going to be afraid to say it. I think he's the future of football, and I genuinely think it's not crazy to say he's the best winger on the planet right now. With what he can do, with his ability and talent, maybe, yes, we need to see it across an extended period of time. I will not argue with someone if they say he hasn't done it long enough. I'll be like, cool, that's fine. But this statement's still going to stand for me in 12 months' time, because he's going to continue to play this way. He's going to continue to cook left backs. He's going to continue to just show that he is levels above so many players. And again, like, people are going to hate to hear this. I know Don's going to have a smile, but Saka, he should be watching Yamal and playing, this is what I need to do. Because Yamal's doing everything that Saka needs to do quite a lot of the time. The way how effective he is doing the cutback and putting that cross in. That's what you need Saka to be doing a lot of the time, especially for Arsenal. Maybe not in this tournament for England, but for Arsenal, that's what he should be doing.
Saka, let me just say something. Saka, when it comes to that back post whip, he's got that on lock. Yeah, because he even done that against Chelsea at the Bridge when we drew 2-2. He has got that in his locker, yeah. In terms of, I think you're talking about the player and taking on the man.
There's many games, especially the big ones, especially the Champions League ones, where he didn't even have the ability to do that. He's taking on his man and turning back and making the pass backwards. I just think he needs the confidence to do it every single time. And I think what probably gives Yamal he edges it over a lot of people. It's probably because he's so young. The confidence just is natural to him. It's not been coached out of him. He hasn't had coaches in his ear for years telling him, don't do this, don't do that. So for him, he's just doing everything naturally right now. Whereas in the 3 or 4 years, it might not be the case. But I genuinely think that Yamal, there is no better player out there on that right wing than him in world.
Bro, it's exciting times, man. You know, the next generation coming up. You've got Yamal, you've got Kendrick Payers, you know, you've got Esteval Willian. Yeah, man, football's in good hands, man, and my club's gonna go a long way in helping that. You know what I'm saying, Jules?
Look at this guy, the way he just squeezes in them new Brazilians on that.
Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, next Brazil squad, they want my boy Esteval in there, man. But yeah, no, Yamal was good, man. He's been
cold, man. Yamal's cold, man.
He got 4 assists and he got a goal in it, so 5 GA.
5 GA, yeah. 5 GA.
I'm pretty sure he had like the most chances created for a Spanish player ever in Euro champs.
Ever, man. What a player, man. And like I said, please, God protect him, man, because I want to see these ballers, man. Do you know what I mean? I want to see these ballers, man. So fair play. They've also had Rodri, who left the pitch but still played the tournament. He got played the tournament, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Played the tournament, Rodri.
Do you guys think that he should have got it?
Yeah.
What?
Why not?
I think he should have got it. It was unbelievable.
It was either him or Lamine Yamal.
He was better than Ruiz this tournament.
Fabio Ruiz.
Fabio Ruiz is a very good player. I want City to sign Fabio Ruiz, but I think he was sick, man. And you can see that the Spanish players know how good he is, bro. You see what they were doing yesterday after the game, man. They know that he's fucking sick, bro. Like,
do you know?
I think he's got a solid shout at winning the Ballon d'Or.
He's the best midfielder in the world, bro.
Oh, no doubt.
Without doubt. But you know what? I tweeted, yo, listen. So Fabrizio Romano goes, who deserves to win the Ballon d'Or? I said, no one, cancel it, yeah. But everyone's saying Rodri, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Please give it to Rodri, man. It can't go to Jude. I'm seeing Jude's already going to be on the cover of FIFA as well.
Nah, Jude can't win it, man. For me, the only other person that I can think of off the top of my head is probably Vinny. I think Rodri. Honestly, I think Rodri deserves it, man.
But you know what's mad though? Like, who would have thought Rodri would be winning a Ballon d'Or, man? Like, it's mad, innit? Fair play to him, man. Like, to win it is
guys.
You know, it's so crazy. Yeah, they showed. I saw a thing the other day. Yeah, from Matt's stats when he was at Chelsea. It was very similar to what Jude's done. Yeah, and he wasn't even nominated for the podium for the Ballon d'Or. It goes to show you where football is at the minute. Because if Matta did that now, bro, he'll be one of the favorites to go and win the Ballon d'Or. But back then, you had Iniesta on the podium, Ribéry, Robben.
Yeah, but football was different back in the day. We had
pool of talent.
Serious players, bro. That's what I'm saying. No one should.
You know what? Yeah,
don't give it to anyone, bro.
I think with Yamal, I think that highlights something big as well. Like even just not Yamal, but even players like Mbappe a few years ago. I feel like players are a lot better younger. I feel like the raw players when they're like 18 to sort of 23. That's sort of where a lot of players' primes tend to be nowadays. You see players at their best playing some of those. Like, because for me, Mbappe 3 years ago, he's a lot better than the Mbappe is right now. When he had that raw ability to just take players on in 2018 World Cup, when he was just running at players, he was scoring goals. He was generally just playing like himself. He played with a lot more freedom than he does nowadays. Whereas now you see Mbappe, and I'm just watching him like, bro, like, what's happened? I'm expecting you to do something. In that Spain and France game, he had like a good 20 minutes, and then he went into a shell of himself after Yamal scored that goal. It was like he didn't know what to do.
You think he lost a bit of hunger though, Jules? Like,
I think a lot of players lose the hunger, and that's why I think players that like are younger tend to be a lot better than the players that are like 27, 28, because we see a lot of, especially wingers, I'd say attacking players mainly, and forwards, once they get to 27, 28, they generally just seem like they're all drained out. They haven't really got much ideas. They've been found out, and the way that they are now is just how they're going to be for the rest of their career.
This is what I keep telling people, to be a little bit more open-minded when it comes to like clubs like Chelsea looking at younger players, because when you go around football at the minute, all the best players are young, bro. All of them. They're all young. They're all like 25 or below.
Even
that.
Younger, 22, 23, a lot of them in most positions. Like,
a lot of them, yeah.
They're all young now, bro.
As well, like, it's even coming younger. The centre-backs used to be 30 or now Saliba, Romero, like some of the best centre-backs in the league were like 24, 23. Like, it's just we're getting a lot younger now.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot more 16, 17-year-olds playing first-team football now, man. I think you're going to start to see that more and more, bro. You know what I mean? I think if that Cheeto, what's that guy called from Arsenal? Cheeto. If he goes to Bayern Munich, it won't be long. It won't be long before he takes over from Kane. Yeah, if he proves himself, you know, the certain opportunities that he gets. You know what I'm saying? People look at age too much, man. They look at
too much, man. Listen, LB, I know you got a dip, man. So big up to you, man. We'll end up redirecting to you as well, man. After this, man. Big up LB, man.
Big up to the panel. Big up the chat as always. Sorry, man, I've been gone for a couple of weeks, innit? But
he's back.
yeah,
He's back.
we're back. We're back.
We're
And
all back,
you know, United playing today against Rosenborg. The Saeed react videos will be there.
Oh, get out of it. Get out of it.
Is that shameless? Is that shameless, bro?
Shameless.
Rosenborg. Now, peace
Yeah,
out,
big
man.
up, man.
Big love,
Love, bro.
See you later.
Big up,
Big
bro.
up,
Love,
LB.
man. Always, man. You know what? But like I said, man, Spain, bro, like for me, unbelievable team. Fair play to them. Top team. And you know what? They got so many young players as well on the bench. Like they didn't even play. Like they'll just get better and better, man. Trust me, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Spain's one of those countries that have always got a crop coming through of new players, 16, 17-year-olds, just constantly. Every new tournament, there's a new big player. It was Gavi before that. Before that was Pedri.
Now it's Gavi.
They didn't even play Gavi, bro. And Pedri got injured, 2 games ago? He's been out since, like...
Kobasi still, you know what I mean, didn't even play a game. You know what I mean? So they got, bro. And then obviously Cucurella. Oi, Don, talk to your guy about Cucurella.
Bro.
Let me bring up what Gary Neville said. Gary Neville.
Gary Neville, yeah.
That was a wild statement, by the way, what Gary Neville done.
Bro, that was just... The thing is, this is what I'm saying, though.
That's because you can tell a certain man are picking on players, because there was no...
you're just trying to bully him. Now you're just trying to bully him and pick on him.
Trust me.
Cucurella finished off the season strongly for Chelsea, yeah, and he's actually been good. Even before Poch changed that system, he was playing, he picked up form, yeah. So for you to say that was crazy. He was going into the tournament on good form, you know. Yesterday, yeah, Cucurella was 100% on his successful crosses, successful tackles, successful aerial battles for Spain against England as well. And people love to get on how bad he is aerially, you know. All week, I kept getting Arsenal fans messaging me, DMing me videos of what Saka did to him at the Emirates. He's going to do it again. I said, bro, Cucurella's not a dickhead, you know. I know he can be a little bit snappy at times, but, bro, he's a good defender. Do you know what I'm saying? And yesterday, bro, he's showing exactly what he's been doing the past few weeks for Chelsea and whatnot. And obviously for Spain as well. He's been the best fullback in the tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? And then to go and get the assist in the final, bro. Yeah, in the final, after Gary Lineker said this, yeah, this is what you call poetic justice, bro. I'm telling you, this is what you call poetic justice, man. So for me, he has to be starting for Chelsea going forward now, and I'm excited to see how he gets on in the season because he's going to be in a proper system now. This is what he does when he's in a proper system. People say, "Oh, Cucurella doesn't know how to overlap." I said, bro, this guy was creating more chances than Reece James and Ben Chilwell at Brighton. That's why Pep wanted him. And when he was about to go Man City, I was jealous at the time, you know. So he's gonna be, bro. He's gonna be very, very important for us going forward, man. I hope he carries on with this form because he's been top, but I can't lie, he's been very good.
Yeah,
very, very, very good.
Yeah, facts, man. So fair play to him, man. You know he deserves it, man. And for me, he's in the team of the tournament for me, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt.
100%.
He's in the tournament, team of the tournament. You know what I'm saying to you. Any other one that get notable mention? I think the keeper's been good as well, you know.
Omo, bro. Oh, wow.
Do you know what? You have to give props to Omo because I've been one of those people that, like, whenever I've seen Omo before, there's just something about him that I don't like. I feel like he reminds me a bit of Bruno at times. He's hero ball. Like, he only involved in the game when there's big moments happening. And when it comes to actually dropping in deep, doing the build-up play and sort of controlling all phases of the game, he's not really there. But in the moments, I feel like, especially in that final third, he's alive. He's just alive. Like, every little 1-2 touch, he's just there. He's making a move. He's making a little touch, and he's putting them through and created a lot of chances, especially yesterday, for his other teammates. So I think Olmo, this whole tournament, whenever I've seen him, been really clean. He sort of had sub appearances most of the games leading into this. And then since he started, I can't even lie, like, you got to give his props to him. So no, Don's right. And I even saw from off the back of that, is it City? City are going in for him. City are trying
to shut down by Fabrizio a couple of times.
Shut down, apparently. He's not going.
Okay, fair. So, but I wouldn't be surprised to see any Premier League team go in for him because he's a good player, man. Proper tidy.
Yeah.
Proper tidy. Remember that goal against France as well, bro, where man just flip-flapped it in the air, bro. Changed direction of the ball in the air and just bottom corner. It was a deflection, but it was going in. Like, bro, Olmo, he's impressed me a lot, man.
Yeah.
100%,
man. 100%. Like, for me, I think that Normand, I'd never really heard of him too much. Ruiz has been my baller. But even Zubimendi came on, he just fitted like a glove. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it was good, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody's just been so good in this team, and I feel like, you know
what about what do you lot think of the Turkish guys? What's his name, man?
Oh, yeah, a
few people say about the Turkish left back.
Kadioglu.
Oh, Kadioglu. Oh, bro.
Kadioglu, yeah.
That's a player. That he's a player. I can't even lie. He's quick. He's good at taking on, man. Defensively, he's sound. I saw Brighton was in for him. Brighton were trying to do a deal, and I also saw Manchester United were interested as well. So
Yeah, we're interested. We're interested. Let's do quickly our team of the season before we wrap up on that.
Yeah.
Keeper, team of the keeper.
Unai Simon, man, it's got to go to the man.
Yeah, it has to go to him.
Who's that one? What's his name? Simon.
Unai Simon.
Yeah.
Spanish
Right,
keeper.
you don't think Verbruggen, the Georgia keeper, should be in there?
He's been good. He's been good. Newcastle wanted him. Pete always goes on about it. Big up Pete.
Right back, it got to be Carvajal, innit?
Right back.
Carvajal was good all tournament. I can't even lie. I don't think.
Yeah, Carvajal's been solid. Obviously,
He's not shown his age at all. Carvajal's just been.
And even yesterday, doing that whole crying thing to Saka as well. Shameless.
I love that, man. I love that.
Yeah, same. I love it, bro.
Centre backs. I want to put Saliba in there, man.
Yeah. I think Saliba has to go in there.
Saliba and who though?
Saliba has to go in it, bro. Yeah, Saliba. Bro, Saliba.
No, I'm gonna allow you. Nah, Saliba's been clean. He was cleaner. Apart from that last game.
Clean, man.
Saliba has to go in there.
Who goes alongside him?
California left way too early, innit?
Yeah, too early.
Way too early.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If he didn't leave early as well, yeah, Radu Dragusin for Romania was playing cold, you know.
Yeah.
It was solid,
I think it should go.
I'm gonna go Pepe for me. 41 years old.
Yeah, Pepe was good, to be fair.
Pepe was good.
Pepe was solid.
Even the recovery ones at 41, bro, it's crazy.
It's always hard with tournament teams because bare players
This one's easy.
Like a couple games before.
Yeah, that one's easy. That's the easiest one. Yeah, we're going to debate that
Easy one, man. You know what I mean?
And I think the midfield, I can't even lie, it's got to be
Rodri first. I don't know why. We're not even.
Yeah,
Fabian. It's going to be Spanish players.
It's all the Spanish players, man.
And then, if
people say Dani Olmo, because you got to remember Dani Olmo.
I would say Dani Olmo, but I feel like there's been a couple players in other teams that have been a bit more impactful during the tournament.
Nah, bro, Dani Olmo came off the bench for Pedro.
Musiala was really good all tournament. I can't even lie. Musiala has been better.
Musiala was good all tournament, bro. When they got knocked out, Musiala was nowhere to be seen, bro.
Nah, he was cooking, man.
Nowhere to be seen, man.
That's questionable. Kante had a good tournament as well. You know, people can't even take that away from him. Kante had a really good tournament.
Musiala or Dani Olmo, man.
Kante was there and being used as a creator when he's not that. Like, I was just kind of.
I'd go Musiala.
See what Kante does, the box-to-box stuff, but it wasn't really nothing.
But Olmo scored obviously key goals, so you can give it to Olmo at any point. There.
I would actually give it to Olmo, man. I can't lie. To come off the bench.
Olmo Musiala. Chat. Olmo Musiala.
What's chat saying? I'm seeing.
Yeah, chat. Olmo. Vitinha as well. I forgot about Vitinha, but
I think Olmo's been key in them winning it, bro. Like, I think he's been key in them winning
it. Key, man.
Yeah, everyone's got Olmo, man. I'm seeing Mainu. Look at your little Man United fans. Kobe Mainu. He had a bad game.
You can't put Olmo on this. I'm sorry. He's even put up numbers himself.
Yeah, he has. Right wing is easy.
That one's self-explanatory. Do you know? I think I would say the front three. The front two, like the two wingers are self-explanatory. I think.
The thing is, Nico Williams wasn't even that good in the semi-final, but yeah, he turned up.
No, Nico Williams was good in the semi-final.
In the semi-final,
yeah, he didn't stand up. He made a.
He was quiet majority of the game, bro. Even Yamal wasn't that great. Apart from the goal, he didn't really do much. I'll be real.
Bro, they don't even have Lamine Yamal in there, man. Pretend this guy's Lamine Yamal, yeah? Pretend this guy's Lamine Yamal. Huh?
What's this? What are you using?
Bro, this is a very reliable website, man.
They haven't got yet. They should have Yamal in there. Maybe you're spelling it wrong.
Bro, Yamal, man.
Y-A-M-A-L.
Yeah.
No, it's just I don't think they have him. It might be too young or something.
Maybe if you put him on, search where the left wing is. Maybe let's see if that comes out. I don't know.
Nah, bro, it'd be everything.
I don't know what's going on there, bro. That's weird.
Ghazali's Lamar. Just remember that one, guys.
Yeah. Just remember that one. Remember that one,
Fuck it.
This guy's Lamine Yamal. Right, left wing.
Williams has to go left, though. Like Williams has been.
Anyone else not been great?
Yeah, I'd probably say Williams. Leao's been underwhelming.
Leao was very underwhelming for me.
Very. And he's an overrated guy as well.
Mbappe, poor. Dembele was all right at times, but didn't do enough.
Dead.
Yeah, Nico Williams, man. Nico Williams. I can't think of anyone that's been better than Williams.
Nah. Do you know? I
Nah,
do
not
think
for
it's been a like poor tournament overall for like stars. We didn't get that many star players from like all the teams. Like none of them really shone that much.
I don't know, man. I think it's got to be
Gakpo,
Nico
Gakpo
Williams.
maybe.
Oh no,
Someone-
Gakpo. I'm putting up front. I'm putting Gakpo up front.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think Williams.
So
Yeah.
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams, 100%, man.
If they've got they've actually got Williams, but they haven't got.
Either
Yamal.
Gakpo. What's the other guy? What's the guy from Georgia? He's banging
Yeah,
a couple of
Georgia,
goals.
yeah, Georgia. But Gakpo's been good as well, though, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
Gakpo-
unless we put Gakpo on the left and we put my man up front.
Nah. Leave it like
I
that.
think that might be a shout, you know. You know what? Is that a shout to put
What's that?
Gakpo on the left, yeah, and then put mid to Cozy up front?
Nah, I think Williams was too good. I take away the goals and assists. I think Williams.
Also,
is
if he scored a final, man, come on. man.
Exactly, bro. And he scored in the final as well. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's the pinnacle. That's actually the pinnacle.
Yeah. Right, that's our team, people. That's our team, man. Them man are saying quick flop on the tournament. That's I don't know. Is there any flops on the tournament?
Mbappe. I think it has to be Mbappe. Like,
Let's do it.
I'm putting Liao in there as well.
Okay.
yeah, like, we can easily do it.
Keeper, flop of the tournament.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
He was poor. He was so bad. Oh my god. I don't know what's happened to him since the last tournament. Like he had I think he was player of the tournament the last one.
Right
Okay.
back. Should we say Walker for that one?
Oh, Walker. Yeah, Walker.
Kyle Walker.
You're getting worse by the minute, man.
Centre backs.
Upamecano. Oh my
Nah,
god.
he's been solid, man. He's been solid.
Nah,
man.
Upamecano ain't been bad. Ain't been that. As much as I think he's a bum, I don't think he's been that bad, man.
I think. What's that guy that plays for Portugal, man? That Don that got silver. Was it silver?
Yeah. You're talking about
this one's gonna be hard, you know. There's a lot of games, bro, and a lot of teams.
guy that plays at the back with Pepe. Is Silva? It's the guy who plays for Sport.
Yeah, this one here. Badaki. This one here, man. Badaki, man.
Let's go through the chat. Donnarumma. I'm
This
not
one
sure.
here, man.
That's-
Wallad.
People were saying Donnarumma was amazing. And Donnarumma was good.
Antonio
agree with
Silva. Hungary centre back, Leipzig guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. What's his name, guys?
They're saying Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, you know.
Nah, I can't lie. There's a couple people that are backing Donnarumma saying that he was good, you know.
I don't think that, but
I can't really remember his performance.
my expectation may be higher. I know how good he was.
Orban, yeah, that's Orban, yeah, Orban. Big up my guy.
Yeah, Guardiola.
Left back. Who's been cooked?
Mm.
You know what, by the way, for a shout at left back before, Mendes was a good left back, you know, before, but obviously
Mendes, he was really good.
Gavardio, man, he's been shit, yo.
Yeah, Guardiola, man, slap him.
They went out really early, innit?
Yeah.
Midfield, this one's easy, man, bro. We got to slap a couple England players in there, bro. Put Rice in that motherfucker.
Declan Rice.
Put Rice in that motherfucker, man.
Oh,
Put Rice. Put Jude in that motherfucker, man.
Jude, yeah. Jude.
I know he scored a couple goals here, but man, put that shit in there, motherfucker, man.
Phil Foden's got to be in there as well.
Put him in there, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you now. We're not gonna put Jude in there. We'll put Foden in there, man.
I was gonna say. I think
Foden before Jude then. Foden before Jude then.
So Bosley, anyone else?
Bro, every time I watch this guy, what is he? Honestly, what is he?
Yeah, Kane striker. Let me put Kane up front.
They're not gonna let me do that one. I can't even lie.
Shit, cunt, mate. Yeah, get him in there. KDB. Now KDB was all right, man. KDB was all right. Sabozlai, you know what? Sabozlai, man. He should have carried his nation, man. He didn't carry his nation.
Bro,
I was thinking of Portuguese.
He was poor, man. Jude was poor, bro. Like I will happily put him in there with the rest of them three there. That midfield did nothing, bro.
Do you know who's really bad on the right as well? Yeah.
What's Sabozlai? How do you spell Sabozlai?
I think, is it SBZ?
I just call him number 8, blood. That's what I call him. Let me see.
Right, that man don't even have Dominic Sabozlai.
SZO.
SZO.
Yeah, it's SZOBOS. SZOBOS.
If nothing's there
There you go. Left wing.
The left has to
Liao.
be
Liao. I'm sorry.
Liao.
because I'm putting him there because of the hype this guy comes with. The hype he comes with is not warranted, bro. It's really
and
not.
do you know who's bad on the right? People might hate me for this one. Bernardo Silva had.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh yeah, Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. This tournament was me.
Let's see
what-
the whole system, the whole structure was
The whole system was off in it for Portugal, but Bernardo was like, bro, like
Depay as well. Depay's been shit as well.
The pie was horrible.
Mbappe, man, fuck that.
How could we forget Kylian?
Mbappe was the right wing though.
Yeah, but that he plays up front anyway, man.
Right, left, up front. He has to be in the team.
You know what? We could find a better midfielder than Declan Rice. Do you reckon Declan Rice has got to be in there?
Bro, he has to be in there. He has to be in there.
You know, it wasn't that he played extremely poor. It was that the expectation was that he was gonna like carry England and control the midfield, and he just didn't do that in half of the game.
Yeah. And I literally said before the tournament started, him and Rice are on him and Kane.
Ronaldo, Højlund. You know, Højlund should be in there as well. He's been flopped.
But
well, he probably played like 2-3 games though, innit?
Man. Nah, we got to put Lukaku up front, man, instead of Kane.
Do you know what? It's funny because I'm pretty sure Kane's still top goal scorer, ain't he? He's still joint top goal scorer.
Yeah, man, we can't do that, man. Lukaku. He hasn't scored a goal.
Do you know what? The team looks about right. It's because there is a lot of good players in there that you expect a lot more from.
You're not, bro. I don't expect Lukaku to do a madness anymore, bro. Kane, how you put Lukaku over Kane? Come on now.
No, because you know what it is? He hasn't got a goal, man. He didn't get a goal.
He didn't get a goal.
He didn't get a goal.
Kane's supposed to be our captain. What captain performance did you see from him once? And he kept even got capped up a couple times.
Kane's just like a lead by example type of captain, and I feel like people have sort of figured that out with him. Like that's why when he comes off the pitch, you already know it's not going to make much of a difference. He's not going to.
That's what I'm saying, though. He didn't lead by example. He didn't lead by example, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, man. He had a poor tournament. Very poor.
Let's see.
I'm putting Kane over Lukaku, man, because Lukaku, everyone knows what Lukaku is. Like, Kane might not have the same mobility anymore, but surely he can do better than that. And it's not all on him, like I've said already, but we have to put some accountability on him, man.
Yeah. Let's see, man. But people, it's been a slit show, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in, man. Like I said, Lee Gunner, he couldn't make it, guys, man. I know people wanted Lee Gunner, but I managed to make the show because it's my channel. But Lee, he went bed at like 7:30, people, man. He was never going to make this. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, Copa America. By the way, I don't know if you man seen it, but Copa America has been a shambles, man.
I see people running into the stadium and whatnot.
America got to be ready, man, for this Copa America, man, because, bro, the stadiums are shit. Like, the where they're playing in, you know what I mean? The Hard Rock Arena.
It was actually in America, weren't it? And I mean...
In Miami. Yeah, man. They got to be ready.
Don't give you no confidence. They don't, especially after that Trump shooting the other day as well. Like, boy, what's going to happen to our stars when they're left over there, bro?
Bro, Romero Alessandro, that partnership is cold, man.
Yeah, no.
You see Enzo balled out yesterday, Saeed, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. He wasn't really involved in the game, man.
It was good from what I saw. Bro, you know what's so funny about this, yeah? I put the game on after, innit? But, bro, I fell asleep. I woke up, yeah? I fell asleep, bro. I had the game on because it got delayed by an hour, innit?
By an hour.
So 1 o'clock was late for me anyway. I was like, let me try and stay up here, bro. I fell asleep. I woke up. It's 8 o'clock. I was pissed, bro. Could believe it. I see Messi. Yeah. Messi got his ankle taken off as well, bro.
Yeah, it's finished.
Bro, like, yeah, Messi's sad, man. You know, Messi crying and Ronaldo crying, man. End of an era, man, then, man. You know what? I was nearly emotional, man. I was like, yo, end of an era. No Messi and Ronaldo anymore.
The one thing that needs to be, like, there, though, is Ronaldo cannot be at World Cup 2026 because he's literally pulling his nation down with him at this point.
Even Messi, though, man, he's not, bro. He's not the same. You can see his body, like he's not running the same. He's not moving the same, bro. Like
even his finishing, is not as A1 as what it was, bro.
Yeah, bro, man. It's one of them where I'm like, yo, man, it's the end of an era, man.
So the thing is, I feel like Messi can slot into like the midfielder on the wing and just he could walk around the pitch, just do little passing, like his IQ is still there. Whereas with Ronaldo, he's just running around like a headless chicken in the strike, just like trying to follow the ball. And he's not. None of the teammates are finding him. He generally just looks so lost this tournament, and I felt bad for him because I was like, Ronaldo, like, what's happening to our striker?
Messi won't make the next World Cup. They think Messi will make the next World Cup. I don't think he'll make it.
Neither of them should. I think both of them should just call it quits.
I'm saying, like,
how old is Messi now? Messi, what, 37?
37.
37.
Yeah, man, 37, bro. So he'll be 39 by the end of the next one. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Messi just doesn't look the same, man. I don't know. I feel, listen, it is what it is, man. I think he understands his body's breaking down in it. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, overall, Argentina, finalismo. But I might get tickets for that, you know. Where's the finalismo going to be played at? Spain versus Argentina might be a
It
cracking
was
game.
Wembley last time, wasn't it?
It was Wembley last time, yeah. So it might be where the final was. So it might be in Berlin. I think it's wherever the final was.
That makes
Do you know
sense.
what I mean?
That makes sense.
So yeah, there you go, man. There you go, man. But listen, Don, man, what you got coming up, man? Guys, make sure you like the video. Oh, super chat. 1 second, quick super chats.
yeah.
The England under 21s play much better than the seniors. Yeah, but it's always like that, innit? Until you get to the top level and you get found out, man. Big Ben says, talk about Carvajal, what a player, best right back at the moment. Bro, he's the GOAT, man. He's for me, he's underappreciated. Underappreciated, man. Big up LB. Yeah, LB, we're gonna redirect him, man. He's over there now. So big up to you. But Don, yeah, let them know what you got coming up, man. Guys, make sure you like the video, man. Tell him, man, Don.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up Saeed, big up LB, big up Lee, even though he was not here. Big up Roms, big up Jules. Right now, yeah, you know what? I put a video up on my channel the other day. So you guys check it out, just updating people on what's going on with Chelsea at the minute. There's not really been much, man, apart from obviously the guy's back now, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of waiting for something big before I go live again. But obviously I've hit 2K now. So appreciate the support, people. So I'm definitely gonna do like a call-in show at some point. I'm just waiting for a little bit more of things to pop up before I go live, man. But yeah, it's been good, man. But yeah, good show, man. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Big up to you, man. George, good to have you back, man, as well.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Good to finally jump on the stream again. Like Don said, man, waiting for the football. I like this comment says, I can't even lie. I can't wait for the hate to come back. I can't wait for the animosity to be there. We can start getting onto each other. But right now, there's no energy, man. We really ain't even seen nothing to do with our teams. It's going to start come back over the next couple of weeks anyway. When you see a couple of signings, couple of transfers, man, them start feeling their chest getting pumped up a bit. It's going to be good. But no, man, good to be back. Good to come on the show, and next week we'll be here, man. Yeah,
definitely, man, people. So we'll be there, man. I'll be back later on the United game. We'll do a watch along for that one later on. So United versus Rosenborg. No idea who they are. I think it used to be back in the day. They used to play in the Champions League, but I'm not sure if they're any good right now. So yeah, I'll be there later on 4 p.m. But also make sure you go to LB's channel now, raid his channel, and just say, should we say Foden disaster class? Yeah. Should I say Foden? When you go over to this channel, yeah, just type in Foden disaster class and just spam his chat with Foden disaster class. We're out, people. Take care. Bye-bye. And peace.